Next up, you can already see her. She's just glowing over here. The very fabulous, the very beautiful Jeannette Kaplun of @JeannetteKaplun on Twitter and todobebe.com. Please welcome her up.
For those who don't know this song is about life is a carnival and how you cannot live for crying. You better be singing. And that's what I'm here to talk to you about. I'm going to talk to you about what life has taught me. Life is not easy. Life is not fair. And I've always been stuck between worlds. I'm a Latina mom, but I was born in Texas. I grew up in Chile. Now I'm living in Miami, married to a Peruvian. And my brain works in 2 languages. But I've learned that life is all about creating something out of nothing. I was in Haiti in January, changed my life. The artisans there create spectacular works of art out of nothing, out of recycled materials, magazines, cardboard, tin, creating life out of nothing. For me, it was very hard to become a mom, and just creating something out of nothing always gets to me, and it's one of the biggest lessons. It always puts things into perspective. It's also about finding hope and dignity, even in the direst of situations. In the poorest countries in the world, maybe you think you're going to find only despair. I've traveled quite a lot, and I've always found hope and dignity in the most unlikely of places. It's also about finding love. Love is what drives me, and I thought I was destined to be alone. I was very fortunate to find my partner in crime 15 years ago, and he changed my life in many ways, aside from becoming a family. But he also made me find a reason to smile. Those are my 2 kids. They never fail to make me smile, even in the worst of days. And we've all had those. So we know exactly what you can feel. But you look at them, and you change. Life is also about sharing. You'll recognize many faces here. I couldn't put all my friends there. Of course, close friends, you can count probably with 1 to 2 hands. But life is all about sharing the highs, the lows, and also the silences. But life is also about fighting the urge to quit. I don't know how many of you saw Nastia Liukin fall flat on her face. Instead of walking away, she stood up, finished her routine, and also did a spectacular routine then on the balance beam. Life is also about fighting the urge to hide your soul. When you're at your most vulnerable, at your most broken, you tend to retreat from everybody. Don't. This is where you're going to find your strength to stand up again and to walk, and then to run. It's also about embracing your life, embracing yourself. It's so hard to hug yourself and to love you. I don't know why. We also need to make a conscious decision to do it, because life is about that. It's basically the good and the bad, and focusing on the positive more than the negative. The negative will always suck all your energy, but the positive will recharge you. So focus on what's good in your life, whether it's your health, whether it's love, and remember that intentions are nothing without actions. You can think about helping others, but if you don't do anything, it's not going to change anything. So always remember to take those thoughts into words, into action. But before doing, there's something really important, and you've heard it over and over again. You must believe in yourself. You have to believe that you can do it. Convince yourself, because that's the only way to start doing what you really love to do. Believe it really does start with a dream. A few days ago, I was fortunate enough to hold these Olympic medals, which will probably be the only time I will get to hold an Olympic medal since I'm not an athlete. And all the athletes that I've interviewed, they always had this driving dream. It was also believing that they could take control of their lives no matter where they started, it's where they end. They can make ceviche, lemonade, margaritas out of the lemons that life has handed them. It's also about believing you can try something new. A year ago, I was here. I never thought I would be blogging in English. I always have blogged in Spanish. For me, it was a huge challenge. Not only did I ride the zip line, now I'm writing in English. And I also believe it is never too late. This fabulous lady. Come on, she's the best example. You can always reinvent yourself. If there's something that isn't working in your life, you can turn it around. Take charge. Make that conscious decision to really change what isn't working for you. All it takes is one person. There's a flower with a mirror. Take a look at that person in that mirror. That person is you. All it takes to change your life around is to believe in yourself. It really does. It makes a difference. So go on, create, find, share, fight, embrace, focus, and believe, because that's the only way to really get inspired, to start doing other things, to be happier, and to embrace the life you're supposed to live. And if you're in a really dark place right now, just remember that there's always light at the end of the tunnel. No matter how bad it gets, no matter how hard or how unlikely it seems right now that you can get over it, you will. I've been there, and I'm here today. Thank you so much.